our regular board meeting tonight. I would ask you all to please rise and stand. If you lead us in the pledge, I would really appreciate it. Thank you.
The United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. With that, we will have our regular board meeting tonight. After that, we'll followed by board reports, and then we will open it up to the floor in case any of our residents have any issues they would like to raise with us. We don't have anything special tonight, so I would ask Ms. Walsh to please move the agenda.
Thank you, Mayor Longbody. I would ask the board to approve the minutes of reorganization night, the public hearings of local law number 1 and 2, and the regular board meeting that were all held on October 6, 2020, and the work session of October 14, 2020.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It is carried.
I would ask the board to approve the schedule of accounts payable as follows. General fund, $732,334.30. Pool fund, $3,973.61. For a grand total of $736,307.91.
I'll offer that resolution.
Second.
Any discussion? Ms. Walsh, will you please call the board?
Trustee Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Trustee Campagno. Trustee Chang.
Aye.
Trustee Chiara.
Aye.
And Mayor Longbody.
Aye.
I would ask the board to authorize the retirement pay of retired Detective Joseph Monahan, effective September 29, 2020, in accordance with the terms of the PBA contract.
I'll offer that resolution. I'll second.
Any discussion? Ms. Walsh, will you please call the board?
Trustee Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Trustee Campagno. Trustee Chang.
Aye.
Trustee Chiara.
Aye.
And Mayor Longbody.
Aye.
I would ask the board to approve the request to use the public facilities as presented.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It is carried.
I would ask the board to authorize the refund request for recreation park programs to the presented residents.
I'll offer that resolution.
Second.
Any discussion? Ms. Walsh, will you please call the board?
Trustee Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Trustee Campagno.
Aye.
Trustee Chang.
Aye.
Trustee Chiara.
Aye.
And Mayor Longbody.
Aye.
I would ask the board to accept the letter of retirement from Laura Delaney, Principal Clerk in the Court Office, after 21 years of service, effective January 9, 2021.
I'll offer that resolution with our appreciation for Laura's service.
And I'll second and say that I will miss Laura. I worked with her for the full 21 years that she was the court clerk, principal clerk in the court office.
Any further discussion? Ms. Walsh, will you please call the board?
Trustee Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Trustee Campagno. Trustee Chang.
Aye.
Trustee Chiara.
Aye.
And Mayor Longbody.
And echoing my fellow trustees, I also want to thank Laura for everything that she's done for our community and all the work that she's done to keep that court office running the way it has. She's been an unbelievable hard worker, and we thank her for everything that she's done. And I will vote for her.
Thank you. I would ask the board to introduce proposed local law number 3 of 2020, adopting Chapter 56 of the Code of the Incorporated Village of Floral Park, entitled Amplifiers, Loudspeakers, and Public Address Systems.
I'll offer that resolution.
I'll second it.
Any discussion? Ms. Walsh, will you please call the board?
Trustee Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Trustee Campagno. Trustee Chang.
Aye.
Trustee Chiara.
Aye.
And Mayor Longbody.
Aye.
I would ask the board to determine that proposed local law number 3 of 2020 to adopt Chapter 56 of the Code of the Incorporated Village of Floral Park, entitled Amplifiers, Loudspeakers, and Public Address Systems is in unlisted action, as that term is defined by secret.
I'll offer the resolution. Second.
Any discussion? Ms. Walsh, will you please call the board?
Trustee Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Trustee Campagno. Trustee Chang.
Aye.
Trustee Chiara.
Aye.
And Mayor Longbody.
Aye.
I would ask the board to grant the request of Taco Bell located at 90 Jericho Turnpike an extension of the previously approved special use permit on September 19, 2018 for a period of not more than 6 months, pursuant with the same agreed upon terms and conditions of the decision and resolution dated September 19, 2018.
Well, 2 years goes like that.
Yeah.
I'll offer that resolution.
Second.
Any discussion? Ms. Walsh, will you please call the board?
Trustee Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Trustee Campagno.
Aye.
Trustee Chang.
Aye.
Trustee Chiara.
Aye.
And Mayor Longbody.
Aye.
I would ask the board to approve the request of Boy Scout Troop Number 4 to hold a Thanksgiving community
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It is carried.
I would ask the board to authorize the payout of unused earned accruals for Andy Niemer, laborer in the Public Works Department, effective October 13th, 2020, and in accordance with the CSEA contract as presented.
I'll offer that resolution.
I will second it.
Any discussion? Ms. Walsh, will you please poll the board?
Trustee Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Trustee Pambana. Trustee Chang.
Aye.
Trustee Chiara.
Aye.
And Mayor Longfellow.
Aye.
I would ask the board to determine that the special use permit application of River Cafe at 304 Jericho Turnpike is a type 2 action, as that term is defined by secret and will not have a significant impact on the environment.
I'll offer that resolution. Second.
Any discussion? Ms. Walsh, will you please poll the board?
Trustee Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Trustee Pambana. Trustee Chang.
Aye.
Trustee Chiara.
Aye.
And Mayor Longfellow.
Aye.
I would ask the board to authorize the retirement pay of Sergeant Stephen Durant effective July 24, 2020, in accordance with the terms of the PBA contract, and with the understanding that the village reserves the right to amend same and review of calculations as presented.
I'll offer that resolution.
Second.
Any discussion? Ms. Walsh, will you please poll the board?
Trustee Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Trustee Pambana.
Aye.
Trustee Chang.
Aye.
Trustee Chiara.
Aye.
And Mayor Longfellow.
Aye.
I would ask the board to authorize the village to enter into an intermunicipal agreement with the Village of East Rockaway, which provides the sharing of municipal equipment and essential services, and to permit the mayor or village administrator to sign the same.
I'll offer that resolution.
Second.
Any discussion? Ms. Walsh, will you please poll the board?
Trustee Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Trustee Pambana. Trustee Chang.
Aye.
Trustee Chiara.
Aye.
And Mayor Longfellow.
Aye.
I would ask the board to authorize the village to participate in and submit a request for public assistance relating to,
Tropical storm Isaias.
and authorize the mayor or village administrator to sign the same.
I'm not Italian, but I like the vowels. Isaias.
Who would like to move it?
I'll move it.
Okay.
We have a
Second.
Is there any discussion? Other than not saying, sorry. Ms. Walsh, will you please poll the board?
Will gladly. Trustee Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Trustee Pambana.
Aye.
Trustee Chang.
Aye.
Trustee Chiara.
Aye.
And Mayor Longfellow.
I will vote aye on the application for refunds for expenses for tropical storm Isaias.
My English is a second language. Thank you.
All right, with that, Ms. Walsh, thank you so much. We will go to board reports. I will start with our Deputy Mayor, Karen Fitzgerald.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just real briefly with regards to Public Works. As many of you know, the work on the reconstruction of Floral Boulevard has started. They're making good progress. Unfortunately, we did learn this week that we were hopeful no trees had to come down. It looks like about 10 will have to come down, unfortunately. And speaking of trees, the leaves are starting to fall. Just want to remind everyone to not sweep them into the street, pick them up and put them out on the day for yard waste. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you very much. Dr. Lynn.
Good evening, everyone. First, for the Covert Avenue Chamber of Commerce. Thanks to all for your ongoing concern and support for our 9 Covert Avenue businesses that were affected by the Sunday morning, September 27th fire. Our businesses and property owners are slowly and methodically going through the complex decision-making processes regarding their future plans. To date, the fire marshal's report on the fire has not been released. In the meantime, the Covert Avenue's strong theme remains the focus of the Covert Avenue Chamber's Facebook page, with suggestions on how we can continue to support our 9 Covert businesses and beautiful tributes expressed by customers and friends. Watch for publicity about lights on Covert, an evening of special events and sales under the bright lights to be strung in trees that line Covert Avenue. That's coming soon. The Recreation Department. The fall season of the park continues to be busy with our fall recreation programs for youth, adults, and seniors. Our baseball, softball, soccer, and tennis games are in full gear and will soon be joined by our Screaming Eagles roller hockey teams. 5 divisions of co-ed teams spanning ages pre-K to young adult. Come out to cheer on all our sports teams and now Screaming Eagles roller hockey, as more and more players are now signing up for the Conservation Society. Centennial Gardens continues to be a very popular destination for all of those young and older who love the outdoors. This past weekend, over 430 visitors came into our gardens to enjoy nature's changing colors on a bright and sunny fall weekend. This number easily topped 500 when you count all of those strolling on the outside of the path, spending time taking all the benches, or engaging in enjoyable outdoor exercise on the outdoor lawns. Taking our gardens for a breathtaking experience, watching nature change through the four seasons. Thanks go to our Floral Conservation Society volunteers, Department of Parks, and Department of Public Works for their dedication and efforts in beautifying the gardens each and every day. Also helping to add beauty to our gardens is our Recreation Department's Saturday Gardening for Kids program. The children ranging in age from 2.5 to 9 are planting perennials for the doing weeding and doing all that needs to be done to care for their area of the children's garden. Iris Island is a special garden in which the children completely weeded the area, prepared the bed, and we planted many iris bulbs. Watch for Iris Island's beautiful colors this coming spring. Not to be forgotten, Halloween, with a pumpkin patch activity for the Saturday gardeners, providing the thanks to the village market. And finally, and something very special and important, congratulations to the Corbett's. On October 8th, the National Nonprofit Organ Transplant Organization honored our own Ann and Bill Corbett. The Hearts for Us charity was created in 2014 to increase participation in the New York State Organ Donation Registry and support patients undergoing transplants and their families. Just 3 years ago, Ann Corbett donated a kidney to her husband Bill at NYU at Langone Health. The successful surgery was performed by a renowned surgeon, Dr. Robert Montgomery, himself a heart transplant recipient, who was awarded the Hearts for Us Physician Award. The Corbetts received the Donor Family Award. All spoke eloquently about the life-changing benefits of organ donation and expressed their deep appreciation to the Hearts for Us charity. Ann is the former mayor of Floral Park and current president of the Floral Park Historical Society, and Bill, our former village justice and current attorney practicing in Floral Park. A large audience of family and Floral Park friends participated in the awards ceremony via Zoom and enthusiastically applauded Ann and Bill and Dr. Montgomery. Ann and Bill are thanked for their decades of contributions to the village of Floral Park and wish great happiness and excellent health in the future.
After my long report last month as to the fire department, on Sunday, October 11th, there was a salute to our heroes at Memorial Park. The celebration started with Mass. After Mass, several speakers spoke of the experiences and sacrifices made by members of the police and fire departments, first responders, nurses, and all other medical professionals who so valiantly served the New York region throughout the pandemic. This celebration was attended by a very large crowd who gave thanks to all of our heroes. We give special thanks to Father Fusco, Judge Hayden, and John Keenan for their efforts in making this a most deserving tribute. As to the third track, there is no new news to report. Work is progressing. It's not as visible as it was in the past, but things are moving along.
Great, thank you so much. And Trustee Pierre.
Oh, thank you. For our police department continues to serve our community, providing our village with an extremely safe environment, and we thank them for doing so. As a reminder, please remember to lock your cars and homes to avoid any unwanted events. Recently, 3 vehicles were entered into on a block off Covert Avenue that the department is investigating. All 3 vehicles were unlocked. With the start of Floral Boulevard construction project, please be alert to changes in traffic patterns around the site. Also, with the increase of bicycle activity, please be safe while operating a bicycle, and drivers be cautious when observing them. This may be a very different Halloween than usual due to COVID, so please keep an eye out for our children that may be out there on Halloween, possibly trick-or-treating and just walking around the neighborhood. For the building department, due to a recent uptick, our building department has been busy processing permits for home construction projects. They are reviewing and issuing permits as quickly as possible. Renee, our building superintendent, and her team continue to work with the store owners on Covert Avenue to assist in any way possible. They are waiting for environmental testing results and recommendations from their insurance companies for damage remediation. Our building department will continue to be available to them to assist them addressing any of their needs. We are all wishing them the best of all and look forward to them opening one day soon. For our library is gearing up for Halloween. They are offering a Halloween-themed trivia to see what everybody knows about Halloween. This event is open to teens, tweens, children, and adults, not the boy. The winner will receive a $25 gift card. Details are available on the library's Facebook page and homepage page. Our children librarian, Kathy Gardell, received a big thank you from the Floral Park Borough's summer program for kids. They thanked her and our library for hosting virtual read out louds this summer. The children loved the program. Thank you, Ms. Kathy, for this program and all the others that you put together. For our young readers for Halloween, there will be a Halloween story walk on the library lawn beginning October 26th through October 31st. Young readers are invited to stop by and enjoy the story walk. Please don't forget the library's participation in the Long Island Give Back program. Donations continue to be accepted of packaged new socks in the library. They will be donated to children at the Ronald McDonald House. We thank all who have generously donated, and all who wish to do so can do so up till October 31st. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, very much. Did you say the board cannot participate in Halloween?
That's what I said, yes.
Okay. That's good, because I don't know anything about Halloween. That's a good thing.
We don't want any sensitive parties.
So I have an extremely brief report tonight. As everybody knows, October, of course, is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we, at the end of September, beginning of October, we always have one of our greatest events in the village, and that is the Liz's Day. This year, it did happen only virtually, and I want to congratulate them on what they did in raising funds and doing everything that they could to adapt to the pandemic. But we will be recognizing Breast Cancer Awareness Month on this Thursday night at 6:30 over in Memorial Park. And I would like to invite everybody there, if you can make it. We will be lighting one of the trees in pink lights, as we did with the gold lights last month for pediatric cancer awareness. So please come down for that if you can and be there with us. I think it'll be a great night. And again, I want to thank all of those who were active and participated in the Liz's Day Foundation. Also, Felix, again, thank you. I apologize for last month. I didn't get a chance to thank you online.
No problem.
But since we're on camera right now, I want to thank you in just the facts media again, not only for this one, but for last one. So I appreciate everything you do. And with that, like I said, my report is very brief. So I will ask for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It is carried. And now we will open up the floor to any of our residents who have issues or they would like to bring something in front of us and ask us any questions they may have. Okay, I got one in the chat room here.
Can you see it?
Yes. Debbie Rosetto. Hi, Debbie. How are you? I hope you can hear me. She's requesting a copy of the minutes of the reorganization meeting. She'll email you, Susan, okay? But she's also asking of Police Commissioner McAllister if there's any additional information on the McKee Street incident. So would you like to comment on that, Commissioner?
We're,
The third I'm sorry, to the microphones.
yeah, go ahead. Last night we had shots fired on McKee.
1 second. Debbie, can you hear him? If you can, just say yes or no in the chat room. Got it. Okay, she can hear.
So there were shots fired on McKee Street. Not a lot of information other than there were rounds, shells found at the scene. It was not in Floral Park. It was in the Floral Park Center. We did respond. We did a canvass or a search for any possible victims and or suspects. We had a brief description of a car that had been called in. Third Squad and Nassau County Crime Scene did respond. They have the investigation and they will advise our detectives, or our detective, I've got Joe, retired after that.
is there anything else? You know, well, if we hear any more, we'll let everybody know, but right now it's under investigation by the Nassau County Police. Great, thank you so much. Is there anybody else who have any questions or anything? Or anything they'd like to bring? If not, thank you all for coming out. Thank you, Tim. Thank you again for helping us out tonight. All right. Have a great night. Everybody get home safe. Okay. We'll see you all soon.